My first video showed my simple one gutter setup, and now I've got two rain gutters with all types of plants growing. And this is June 24th. The time right now is 4:20 p.m. I'm going to show you my setup here, and this is my 1/2-inch hose going from my sandpoint well system to my rain gutters. And so I'm going to show you how this is all set up and how things are growing. It's looking pretty good. The plants have really taken off and grown. I'm going to go inside my 6-foot high fenced in area to keep the deer out. They would eat this down to nothing if I had this exposed. So up in this part of the country we have to keep the deer out. Okay, as you can see, we have two rain gutter systems going here. This one has a float. You can hear the float going. So these plants are really sucking up a lot of water. And we can see that right now we've got our sweet Spanish onions growing, and I thought some bird ate most of the green bean seeds out, and obviously they didn't get all the green bean seeds. The second tote has all the green beans growing. Looks like every seed came up. And of course this is the tomato plant and the red cabbage and a green pepper plant. The next tote over has a yellow pepper plant, red cabbage, and I believe this is a Roma tomato plant. The next tote has two red cabbages and two cucumber plants. The next tote is actually, it's not a tote, it's a bag, using Larry's Walmart bag system, which is probably the way to go in the future. Each bag is 50 cents at Walmart, and you can probably do, I would say, probably 3 bags per bag of dirt, which is a 2 cubic foot bag of dirt that I use. And this one has no plants in it yet. Sorry, not showing you the bag. And I'm just going to show this last row here. Now I'm going to go over to my second rain gutter system that I have set up. And I've got room here for another tote, which I'm going to put right here. I've got room for one more bag in the center. Right now I've got 4 bags, 4 of the Walmart bags, and one at the end of this rain gutter system. Now in this tote I've got 2 cauliflower plants with some sweet Spanish onions growing in there, and I also have 2 squash plants, and these would be acorn squash. So these should be taken off and growing quite rapidly. And going back to this tote, I've got 2 cauliflower plants and 2 muskmelon plants. Now these muskmelon plants look pretty sick when I put them in, so hopefully they take off and grow here pretty soon. Now the way I've got this set up, you really have to make sure you've got everything balanced out, and sometimes you have to go back and rebalance. I know on this one I have a little bit of a water leak on the center. I'm assuming that the weight of the totes have pushed the center down, so I just take door shims and just put shims in on the bottom and use a level, and you can just get that evened out. Now I'm trying something that Larry Hall recommended doing. I'm not sure if this is working or not. I've got water going from the end of this rain gutter over to the end of this rain gutter, and there's no air in between, it's just water, and they should even themselves out. And I see that this rain gutter is lower, so I'm assuming that either this whole rain gutter system is a little bit higher than this rain gutter system, and if that's true, I may have to put a float on this one. So I'm giving you some very detailed information, and that's it. So I will be updating this probably in about another week to show the growth of all the plants.